guys, welcome back to Velocity Travel with me, Trish. And today's video is just going to be just a review of our apartment that we rented through Airbnb in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And I'm not going to be talking during the video. It's just, I guess you could say, a walk along video, and you can see our apartment, which was a 2-bedroom apartment with 2 baths, open floor plan, and all of the amenities that were there at that particular apartment, which included a pool for kids, pool for adults, playground for kids, movie theater, library, study room, co-working space, golf, a little golf platform. It also included tennis court, basketball court, and also barbecue grills, and what else? I feel like I'm leaving sauna, his and her sauna, and what else? Yoga studio. So it included all of these things. And for this apartment, we were there for 1 month. And the most interesting thing about this complex is that it's not really in the city center of Kuala Lumpur. So we were about a 30-minute drive from the city center, and grabs were really cheap there, inexpensive. So it was probably about $6, $5 or $6 to get to the city center. So if that wasn't a problem with us, we prefer to take a grab to taking the bus or something like that. Also, the apartment complex that we lived, and I'm gonna put all of the information at the bottom of in the description of this video. It was also connected to a mall. So in this mall, there was a Mr. DIY. Anyone who Asian knows who Mr. DIY is or what that is. It's like a place where you can just kind of get everything that you need for your house. It's like a smaller Walmart without the food, I guess you could say. So one of those places, but it had that in there. There's a place to get your nails and barber. There was a grocery store there, a food market, and also a lot of restaurants and eating places and some other stores, pharmacies and things like that. So that mall actually had everything we needed. We could just go downstairs and go to the mall and get everything we needed. The one thing that I did like about Malaysia versus a lot of other places that I've been, the elevator system was a little different. So to go up, we had to get on the ground elevator, which took us to the 4th floor. Once you got to the 4th floor, you had to select 2 separate elevators to get on. One elevator, I think, went from maybe 5 to 30 or something like that, or 5 to 20, and then the other one went from like 20 to 60 or something like that. We were on the 53rd floor. So in order to go up and come down, you had to get on 2 separate elevators, which was fine for us because at the end of the day, we weren't standing or waiting on an elevator like we had to do when we were in Batumi, which that was a completely different situation. But yeah, so we really enjoyed this complex. I want to say it's one of the best apartment complexes I have stayed in as far as amenity wise, and we had a very good view, of course, on the 53rd floor, and so I want you to watch this video. Like I said, there's no talking or narration or anything. You can just sit back and relax and watch the video. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how much an apartment like this will cost on Airbnb versus a private rental, like if you were to move to Malaysia and actually get this apartment. Okay, and it also it was fully furnished, and it included 2 working spaces, which is something that we also needed because we both work remotely. All right, so guys, sit back, enjoy the video, and I will see you at the end. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a little long, but the apartment complex is really big, and they actually have two different sides, A side and B side. So like all of the amenities are amazing. And so for this apartment, we stayed for 1 month. 1 month with Airbnb was about $850 a month. So that was for a 2-bedroom. Oh, and it included a parking space. So we didn't need a parking space, but it included a parking space as well. And we were able to order anything that we needed and get it delivered as far as food, and also things from like Lazada, which is like an Amazon of Asia. And it was fine. The apartment was good. It wasn't the apartment that we had an issue with. It was more they were doing some construction in the apartment above us. I don't know, renovating or something. So there was a lot of drilling, which was annoying. So that was the only thing that we didn't like about the apartment. So yes, $850 through Airbnb, and I'm going to put the name of the apartment and, like I said, all of the information down below. Now, in order to get an apartment, like if you're going to move to Malaysia or a long-term lease, an apartment like this probably would cost a lot less than $850 a month. You probably can get an apartment like this for around $500 to $600. Okay. But I think in Malaysia, sometimes you have to pay a lot of money up front. I know currently we're in Thailand. We had to do 3 months up front for a 1-year lease. I think in Malaysia, it may be a little bit more than 3 months. So just double check. But it is a lot. It was easy for us to find a place. I think we went on Airbnb, but you also can go on booking.com, use some booking.com points, because I do. But we found that one on Airbnb. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know it has been like 2 months since we did a video. We've just been moving around a lot. We have been in 4 countries and 3 different time zones, I think, in the last 2 months. So we have been exhausted. So now I'm able to actually have some time in between, like teaching, which, if you don't know, I'm an ESL teacher. I work like maybe anywhere from 4 to 6 hours a day teaching English. So between me working and then my boyfriend is an engineer, between him working, sometimes we get kind of busy and I don't have enough time to, complete these videos. But now that we're settled and we're here in Thailand, and we're going to be here for a year or more. Just hope that you guys enjoy the video, and thanks for hanging in there with me. I always say that I feel blessed. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying my videos and that you continue to go with me to my journeys and share my journeys. I enjoy sharing my journeys with you guys. Thanks again. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.